Okay, so we're recording here with Ryan Platero, head coach Walt White, Kyle Guerra, and we'll talk about the game one win, a big game one in the best of three series. Talk about what this means, but you've been here before, so you know winning one game doesn't get you there, Coach.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. It's just another good series. I think getting off to a good start, having that first win takes a little pressure off us, but it's like I addressed the team. I mean, we got to take it. No one's going to give it to us, and we can't be satisfied and happy with it. I think we got to show up tomorrow and keep doing exactly what we've been doing and playing the best baseball we can possibly play. And fortunately for us, I just really like where we're at. But tomorrow's a brand new day, and they're going to come to play, and they're a really good team, and they've got really good pitching. So, we're going to show up and we're going to play.
We're going to speak about pitching now. I know pitchers don't go against each other, but Ryan, you're going against basically the best pitcher in the conference. And does that add a little pressure, and did that kind of give you a little extra boost to the way you threw today?
A little bit of a boost. I mean, I don't worry about that too much. I just want the ball and go out there and just give it my all, just compete every time I'm on the mound. And yeah, it adds a little bit of a boost, but yeah.
And what was your approach today going in? You're throwing basically the biggest game of the season so far. So
yeah, just basically the same thing I do every time. Just go through my routine, get ready, and just go out there and compete, give it my best every single time, pitch by pitch, just stay locked in, and be ready to go.
Kyle, talk about the bottom third of the Otter batting order has been absolutely deadly so far in this regional. There really is no soft spot in our lineup. And kind of talk about how you guys approached that and how you were able to lift the team yesterday and again today.
Yeah, I think the bottom of the order is the kickstart for the top. When we get to the bottom, we know that if we grind and see more pitches, then the guys at the top get to see more pitches with us. And with each pitch we see, we get better. So we just know that if we grind it out, we'll get them eventually.
And you kind of got things started with that double in the first inning. What did you see? It was a really nice swing. It looked like from my angle, the way you were able to go the other way with that pitch and find that open spot down the line.
Thank you. In the regular season, they attacked away soft. So he gave me a slider on the second pitch after a changeup, and followed it up with another slider on the other outside corner. And I knew I could handle it and just put a good swing on it. And we trust our approach in BP, so we just stick with that, and it turned out all right.
And Walt, again, I'll talk about just the team approach in general. You grinded out a lot of at-bats. Certainly did yesterday, when you're drawing 16 walks. And then today you didn't draw as many walks, but you just caused them to throw a lot of pitches and work deep into counts. And talk about that as a philosophy.
Yeah, I think you'll hear from our dugout quite a bit. It's who we are. It's what we do.
Yeah.
And I think strike one doesn't scare us. Falling behind in the count with 2 strikes doesn't scare us. I think the great hitters know their strike zone. They stay disciplined within their strike zone. Obviously, it's difficult to do for every single guy, every single at bat. But I think as a whole, that's our general philosophy. If you throw it over the plate to us, right? And if you're not throwing it over the plate, we're going to grind out at bats. We're going to have base runners on, and as we talked about, there's not a whole lot of soft spots in our lineup. I think that we may not be a overly powerful team. We have some power, but we don't have Jacob Christian, who's hitting 28 home runs, but we got a bunch of guys that are hitting 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12, if you got a few. And, the whole idea is just moving on to the next guy. Find a way to keep building an inning, put guys on base, and then a big hit comes through like Nico. I don't know if Nico swung the bat as well as he's been swinging the bat yesterday, and he may have had a couple of bats where he didn't swing the bat as well. And but he has the one big hit that opens up the game with the 3-run homer.
Yeah.
And at any moment, anybody in our lineup could do it. And I think that ultimately the key is you got to pitch, you got to play defense, and we'll get some timely hittings and we'll manufacture some innings. But our general philosophy overall from a defensive standpoint is 1 run an inning, give it up. And they scored 2 runs, 1 in 2 different innings. And outside of that, we were able to shut them down. And with our offense, we're going to have an opportunity to put those.
No, Ryan, one thing that's kind of interesting for some casual fans might not see, now you're basically done for the regional. So how do you contribute to the team now as someone, you've done your job on the field, now how do you contribute off the field to help the team win tomorrow?
Just being locked in pitch by pitch, cheering on our pitchers, our batters, every single at bat, just staying locked in with the game. Doing anything I can to help us win a ball game.
I think one of the things that's important with good teams, right? You get to play 9 guys at a time, you get to pitch 1 guy at a time, and you got a bunch of guys that are on the bench. So the whole idea is every guy should be locked into and staying in tune with the game and somebody on our bench will find something that we could use to help us win a game. Whether it's a tell in the way the pitcher delivers the ball or delivers to the plate, if he's got a hitch in something, picking up sequences of how people are getting people out. And I just think if you have everybody involved and focused and paying attention, it makes the whole team a better baseball team. So that's really the whole idea.
And then Kyle, for one last question for you. 6 years here at CSUMB, it went through COVID and injuries and everything like that, and this is basically what you came here, right? What you wanted, the position you wanted to be in. How do you kind of shut out all the distractions and just come out ready to play tomorrow in the biggest game of the season?
It just comes down to preparation. We're prepared. We're ready to go. Even like you said, we've been coming after this since we came to school here. And like you said, I came here for this opportunity. We're not going to go down without a fight. So we're prepared. We're ready to go. We're ready to compete. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think we have, obviously, our program has expectations. Right? There's people that have come here. Platt came here because of it. Quite a few guys in this program came here because of the expectations, but expectations don't guarantee you anything, right? You got to go and do it between the lines. That's all that matters. So yes, trusting our preparation, showing up every day in the fall, showing up every day throughout the spring, grinding out through our CCA conference has prepared us for this moment right here. And but you know what? Tomorrow we got to come out and play our best baseball, right? And have the best attitude and be in the right frame of mind, and understand that no one's going to get it to us. Pomona is going to fight tomorrow. I anticipate a really close game and competitive and exciting, and hopefully this place is packed and loud for us.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys.
Right on.